Hello my loves, welcome to another studio vlog. Today is Wednesday. I've actually managed to pick up the camera the day after putting up a vlog. This morning I got up a little bit earlier and I was writing my hospital bag list for next week. It's 1 week today until my surgery. I'll probably be in surgery this time next week. So that's pretty terrifying. But today today's Wednesday, I've got today and tomorrow until my market. The weather apparently is going to absolutely pour with rain, so I don't know whether it will go ahead. Saturday is pretty much the same. The July market got cancelled because of rain and winds. It's unreal that this is happening in the summertime, but here we are. So today, what have I got on my list today? I've just put basically market prep and I have a whole list of things. So I want to, first thing I'm going to do is create a this is obviously the crappy version of it, but I showed you this in my last vlog. This is one of my Curious Lemon Designs prints. I want to get this up on the shop on Etsy. All this is linked down below, by the way. Sweary Cats, Leafling Studio, Curious Lemons, all linked below. But I want to, for the prints that I'm going to sell at market, I want to just have like a little business card in the back. I don't have Curious Lemon business cards because I want it to be like as hands-off as possible, just be on Etsy. But I'm going to make a business card just with some details on it so people know where to find it online, and also just I can have a few behind the scenes so that if someone says, like, I haven't printed those off in A3, so if someone says, oh, I really want it in A3, I can give them a business card and get them towards the shop for an A3 print. So I want to do that first, then looking at my list, then I need to just decide on how I'm going to price stuff up. For me personally, it's always worked better when I physically price things, but I want to make it easy because I obviously not going to post things out from here with prices on, so I usually use like a bit of washi tape and like a little bit of paper, something nice and easy to get off again. And because of the way it is, the weather, what I'm potentially going to do is to just price up a handful of stuff and we'll see from there. Then I need to make sure that I've got all my signage ready. I'm going to have a few bits on sale, some seconds and things like that, so I'm going to try and get that done first thing today before lunchtime. First of all, I think I'm going to get a cup of tea. So I was just thinking about the Curious Lemons business card thing. I have these, which is what I send out when I pack a card, but I have them blank for a message. So I'm wondering whether I can maybe turn it on its side, put the little logo on, and then just put the details and keep it really simple. I might do that now, but the first thing I'm going to do is mock up those prints. So I've got the brights, the autumnal colours. I'll try and put them here. So I've got the black and white, the brights, and then the like muted autumn sort of colours. And I thought I'd do that just because we're coming up to September, whether we want to admit it or not. So I think what I'll do first is I'll mock up those, get them on the website because I want people to be able to buy the A3, then do the card. That's the first 2 jobs of the day. Drink my tea and watch the England game. I have just put this together, which has got the QR code that people can scan to go straight to Etsy and the Instagram link and all of that stuff. Just noticed that I need to change the spacing on this. Then I'm going to lay it out, print it out, chop them up, then that is done for the market. I'm not really spending too much time on these, but I want just a few of them knocking about, so if people buy anything from Curious Lemon Designs, it's all good. Okay, I've now printed out these business cards. I kind of messed up the top bit. I cut off the top of the lemon, but it's okay. It's going to work fine. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pop, so these are the Curious Lemon prints for the markets. I'm just going to literally just put a card in the back of each of these, so it's really clear where these have come from, so that people can go on and get other designs and whatever. I've also done enough to have some available to me on the stall so I can put them in bags and things, because I will be taking a few of those cards, a few Sweary Cat cards and stuff as well. So I'm going to put these in here, add some tape to the back of these to do them all up, and then sort out my prints, I think, because I've got other prints that I've printed that need a home. I need to cut the A5 backings, put them in here and get them all neat and tidy. look at the ones that I have available. I have some that another girl has got who's going to be there on Friday and Saturday, and she has got some of my stock from when I lent them some stuff to sell at the festival. So I'm not going to be overly fussed on what I take. I'm not going to print out too much. I'm just going to take what I've got plus the ones that she's got, and then if people want to buy stuff then they can go online and buy it. So yeah, I will get onto these now. Right, my loves, I have just now sorted out my prints, made a list of the ones that the other girl has in stock still, and I've now decided what I need to do. I've got no smaller prints of this, so these are obviously the ones that sold at the market. That, I mean, they sold a lot of prints to me, they sold like 100 quid's worth of prints, but I haven't got any A4s or A5s of this one, so I'm going to print out the A4s, A5s of these, and then I have an Eden Project wholesale order, and I need to check stock for that before the market because I don't know how much I've got to give them, and I don't want to take it to market and sell it when it could be going to them as well. So that is what we've got to do. Good morning. It is Thursday today. I have been up since quite early. Am I really bright? I am a bit. I've been up since fairly early today. I had to go to Tesco's and get some petrol and a few bits and bobs, although as I got back I realised I'd forgotten some of the major things that I needed, as usual. Good work. But I wanted to go early because I've got market prep to do. I ended up diverting from market prep yesterday because I got an order from Eden Project. If you saw my last vlog, you'll know that I redid my wholesale catalogue, and I spoke to Eden Project because over the year and a bit I've been in there, we've never put my prices up, and also I couldn't afford to give them the wholesale prices that they had, and they've done a big order. So I'm going to show you what they've ordered. Don't mind Gizmo in the background having a full-on wash. She's just come in from outside. So this stuff here is all Eden Project. If you'll remember, if you've been around these parts for a long time, you'll know that I don't put anything in packaging. You'll see there are some things in packaging here that I've got to take out, but basically Eden doesn't take any packaging at all. I just usually put a belly band around these, and I'm out of belly bands now. Well, I have a handful left, but I want the consistency of them. I don't want them to look odd that I have some that are printed from a supplier and some that are printed here. So I've ordered some A3 100 GSM paper, which will arrive on Saturday when I'm at market, but then on Sunday I can get all of this done, take it on Monday. There's only one thing that I haven't given them, but it's on a back order anyway. So they wanted some of my Enchanted Garden. These sell really well at Eden Project. I have some of these on order because I've only got 5 left. So rather than me giving them just 5, I'll give them everything they want, take these ones to market with me. They've also left me with one. These are also on order. One of these. So I've got a restock coming of those as well. The restock will be here on the Friday next week, which is the day I get released from hospital. They've cleared me out of quite a lot of the stuff that I wanted to, and they've also taken my wildflower range, which I've never had in Eden Project before. I didn't have my new to-do list in my catalogue, but next time I contact them I will tell them about that. Today's plan is I'm going to put this a bit neater on this desk. I needed to pull all of this stuff as a priority last night because otherwise I end up taking it to market, and because I don't carry a lot of stock, I mean on here is all the stock I have, I definitely wouldn't have had the right amounts. Like I just had the right amount of these little pads and things like that. So yeah, I am going to just tidy this up. I have to work on my pulling out the stock I want to take to market. Last night I wrote in my diary a little list. I wrote in my diary last night a little list of what I'm going to take to market. I always do some market offers, like I'll do cards. Like if you buy 4 cards, it's X amount of money, so you get a bit of a discount. I always do market offers just because it brings in more people. And it's going to rain tomorrow I'm there from 9 till 4, so I'll rock up at about 7 AM, set up, get a coffee, and I will be there. It opens, we're outside, so it's open when you're there. You know, someone wants to spend their money with me at 7:30 in the morning, so be it. But from 9 to 4 is the official time, but from 12 o'clock it's 90% chance of rain. It's heavy rain. Oh my god. So I'm going to do a stripped back version of the stall. So, and then on Saturday I think it's going to be a little bit rainy, a little bit sunny, so I'm just really thinking about what I'm going to do, how I'm going to do it. So I'm hoping today to work that out. But job 1, move the Eden Project stuff, but I want to make a bit of a TikTok or and or reel of what they've ordered. So I'm going to do that first and then see how I'm doing for time and then get on with market prep. I did a lot of stuff yesterday. Oh, the other thing I wanted to show you, which I haven't shown you yet, I'll go and get it in a bit and I'll bring it upstairs, is the Surrey mug that I designed in the last vlog. My sample arrived. It's good, I love it, but I've just sent off for another one with brighter text. When Joe saw it, he didn't see a problem with it. I personally saw a couple of issues that I wanted to try and rectify. We'll talk about that later. Plus, my wholesale delivery of pens is arriving today. There's not a great deal of them, there's only a few, so we'll unbox those in this vlog too. Right, I thought I'd show you the Surrey cup. The other one has just been dispatched. I've ordered the other one with pink inside. Basically, how it works is, with these mugs, obviously this is already in the mug and you just get your print on the outside. They give you the hex codes to go with these colours. So I took the hex code from all of the different colour mugs to make the text. So for example, this is where my sort of complaint is. That's the colour of, this is an orange one. So that's the colour of orange. That S is also orange. So it's hard to see, it's not exactly the same shade, it's not really coming off on camera as usual. That is the orange. It's just a bit darker than that. So what I've done is I went into the file, I brightened everything up, and the other thing that I did as well is make this little guy a little bit bigger, because at the moment he is, he's cool, but he's just a little bit too small. So I made him a little bit bigger. But otherwise, I really, really like it. You know, the thing is with these printed mugs and stuff, they're never, I've had printed mugs from other brands before, and they're never kind of like totally crisp. Plus this writing on here is meant to be like handwriting, so it's not got crisp edges. If you see, you'll see that the edges are like not even, but that's intentional because that's the style of the font that I'm using. So that's that. I'm still going to use it. I don't think they're dishwasher safe. We did put it in the dishwasher last night, but our dishwasher seems really, really harsh. It's mugs that we have that are dishwasher safe don't come off well in our dishwasher. So I'm going to probably say that this isn't. I'm going to definitely double check it on the place I get it from, but so far prototype number 1 isn't too bad. Still waiting for the tote bags to arrive though. I have a feeling that, oh hello, I have a feeling that the black one with the colours on it may be too, I think where it's got black, I think the colours won't come through as bright. So I'm anticipating that being a thing, but we'll see. Okay, so I've put all my Eden Project order up on those shelves over there. So now I have space on this desk again, the one that we were on before, to start thinking about how I'm going to set out my stock. So I think what I'm going to do is pull stock, like the numbers of stock that I'm thinking of taking for Friday. And then what I was thinking of doing, normally I set up on my table, I have like, let's say my wildflower planner, to-do list, notepad. What I was thinking of doing to save a bit of space and to make sure I've got more on my table, because I sometimes have stands on the table, but if it's going to be windy, I don't think I'm going to have those. I think I'm going to keep it more flat to the table and just with a few like little stands as opposed to my big green shelves. So what I might do is put things in some like these containers and just have what am I trying to say? A sign on the front that says like A6 to-do lists and then price, and just have different varieties of those in there, because I'm thinking that if I get my new stuff delivered today, that maybe I might take some of that with me, but we'll see. Excuse the sound from my printer, but under the Curious Lemons bracket, I thought I would get some of these prints printed for market. Only Good Days Ahead, and also, oh, where's it gone? That one? There we go, in a slightly brighter font as well. So I'm going to print those out. I'm just printing this one at the moment, so an A4 and 2 A5s. I may do an A3, but I'll see what I've got in the way of paper. A4s and A5s tend to sell better, so I may only do those. And then in the colour version as well. So that's what's printing right now. And then I need to print off a couple of signs for market, including this one, because there's a bit of a competition going on. And then I will start on the rest of it. I am going to do a market offer tomorrow with a little bit of money off of prints. So I want to make sure that I have enough just in case I sell some. I mean, if it's going to rain, it's a bit of a dodgy one, isn't it? But we'll see. You never know. Never say never. Just going to see how this print comes out. Then I'll do the coloured version of it. And then I think it's coming out okay. And then I'll package those up. It's 10:30, so we're still early. It's good. Package those up, sort out my stock, and then I'll know what signage I need. Then I can sort that out, because signage wise, I haven't got that nailed yet. That's like my one thing that I don't have nailed. At Christmas time I had it right, but obviously that signage was very specific to gifting and my baubles, decorations and things like that. So need to nail that. I was just hoping this might stop printing so we can have a look at it together. Let me turn you around. This paper that I use is the Epson matte paper, and it honestly is so good. If you're looking to do like really matte, rich prints like these, obviously this is black and white, so it's not a great example, but you'll know like these ones. They print so beautifully, so I highly recommend it. It's not the cheapest of papers. I think for the A3 it's like £32 a pack or something. It's even more than that. It's £38.47. I do need to get some more of it. Have I printed it on the wrong side? No, okay. It's just the light is really bad today. So yeah, happy with that. I'm going to print the coloured version of that, the brighter version, and get those chopped up and packaged up. I really like this actually. I might do an A3 one for my office. Hello my loves, you join me on the office floor. It's about 7 or half 6, something like that. I've been to the gym, had my shower, got minimal makeup on, so sorry if I look terrifying. I am just finishing off signage for the market and I'm packing as I go to make sure I don't miss out any signage. I do have old signage, but it's a little bit like I've used some old stuff and some new stuff, and it's a bit all over the place. The weather tomorrow is looking even worse than it was, so I don't know. Tomorrow, I think Saturday will definitely go ahead. Tomorrow, I guess if they're not going to do it, they've got to let everyone know by like 6 AM or something, because I mean, I leave here at 6 AM. I am going to just finish my market prep, and then I'm going to show you the delivery of wholesale stuff that arrived. I got that small box of pens and stuff. There isn't a lot to it, but just enough to show you a few bits and bobs. Okay, I'm going to show you all of the stuff that I got in my wholesale order. I'm not going to commit to a date that these are actually going to be in my shop, just because I'll be honest, I'm not sure yet either. I spoke to you in my last vlog that basically I want to have some options on my shop that you could use as little add-on items to go with the stationery that I sell. So like you could buy some pens when you're buying a notebook and some different things. I've got a small order here. I am planning to order more, but what I want to do is to send my mailing list, like a questionnaire survey type thing that you can tick things you like, but to spread the cost, I wanted to get some things first of all. So I'm going to show you to start with the pens. Actually, I'll start with pencils. I got 2 mechanical pencils. I love a mechanical pencil. I got the Faber-Castell Apollo mechanical pencils, and I only got a pack of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They are a little bit more, where's my little wholesale price list gone? How much are these? These RRP at around £4.70, but they are super good quality. They are, how can I describe them? They're 0.5mm lead. I've got them in 2 colours. I've got them in the lilac and the rose, I think it's called. I'll do better videos for these on like Reels and TikTok and stuff, but let me see if I can get it to focus. They come in these 2 colours from me. Obviously they're pencils, but they come in lilac and rose, and it'll become evident why I've chosen these colours in a bit. But yeah, the mechanical pencils, they've got a really soft grip. They're really cute. I will think of better things to say about them. They're a good weight as well, so they're really, really high quality. Faber-Castell, if you know them as a brand, are amazing quality. And if you've got a really good mechanical pencil, it's going to see you through. I also ordered the refills to go with these, so you'll be able to get both of those on the shop. It's literally, stock quantity wise for everything is going to be pretty small, with the aim that I can try and keep lots of really interesting things. So I might not always restock the same things. I might just look for really interesting things, but what I'm looking for is either something really fun or something like high quality that's going to last you and that I would use. I wouldn't just stock stuff unless I know it's good. Sticking with Faber-Castell, I also ordered a bunch of their gel pens. I got black as well, so let's go with the boring black to start with. They are really, really great with a grip. They're really, really lovely. They're 0.7mm. They are supposed to be really great for left-handed people because they're fast dry. That's one thing that they advertise them as, is a really good left-handed pen as well. I haven't used one yet. I will, and I'll let you know how it goes. Again, I've just got a small quantity. There's 10 in a box. I've got 10 black, 10 green, 10 purple, and 10 pink. Let me just get one of each out. I will do swatches and stuff at a later date. I'm just market prepping at the moment. So I've got these, and I thought these would be really great for any of you guys who use different colour pens for planning, like to underline things, tick things off in a colour. And I just wanted to get things that were a little bit pretty, you know, unlike my dog-eared face at the moment. I always decide to do these things when I'm, you know, fresh out of the shower and looking a bit. That's, at the moment, that's it for pens. More will come very soon. We're starting there. Then I went a bit rogue. I only got a few of these. I got 3 in each colour, and I'm going to show you it on my diary. They're meant to be for like A5. What do they say? A5 and B6, which I believe is smaller. My diary is bigger. My main diary is bigger than A5, but they come adjustables. This one is like a sepia, but I've got them in clear, and they're called book band pencil cases. So they're really thin. You can see that there. There's actually some that are like a material, almost like a canvasy material, and they come in like khaki and navy, grey, and what other colour? There's another colour, and I want to get some of those, but they're a bit more pricey, and I wanted just to see what the clear ones are like. So these are not quite as expensive, but really, really good quality, and they just do, they go around the front cover of your diary or your notebook, and I thought this was really handy because I often tuck pens, in fact I've got one tucked in there now, I often tuck pens in my diary, and I thought it would just be really handy to have something that you can unzip. The zip's really sturdy. Okay, you can only put a few pens in there, but it keeps it kind of like compact. So I got the sepia, which actually isn't too brown at all. It's like a really, I don't know if it's gonna even, I don't know if you're gonna be able to tell. And then I also got clear, and they come in like, they come all wrapped up like this. So the clear one, obviously it's exactly the same, but just clear. And then it's got its little binder thing at the back. I've only got 3 each of those, and again, trying things out because money. The last things I got, which I spoke to you guys about not contradicting, kind of like, or competing with what I sell, but I also wanted to bear in mind about price points, add-on things like notebooks. I like to have a variety of, so I ordered these because they're really cute, and I just couldn't really resist them. These are by Midori. Midori is a Japanese stationery brand, been going since the 1950s. They started off with, I think, like letter writing paper and envelopes and stuff, and they've since expanded to lots of other things. These 3, I'm going to sell them individually. There are other colours available, and you'll notice that I sort of matched some of my pens to it, and then the 2 mechanical pencils I was thinking about, like the purple one will go great with this. But what makes these even greater is they've got a bit of gold foiling on the front, and they're only really thin, little exercise books. What's great about them is they have contrasting paper. So this one has lilac dotted grid paper, and then you'll get where this is going. The green one has green, and then the white one, but you can't guess what colour this one is, has white. And the price point on these is going to be relatively low, and I'm thinking at Christmas time that I'll put together some of my own stationery, and then I can add in things like these to make sets. I'm also going to be adding lots more other bits and bobs to the shop, but we're starting there, and just know that more things will be coming. I've been trialing some things out that I want. I like to use them first. I like to see how, I mean, I've used these Midori pads before. They're not new to me, but they're new to me in my shop. But obviously I don't want to have a lot of notebooks in because I sell notebooks. I just thought these were so pretty, and a lot of Japanese stationery is so beautiful. I just thought they would be a nice add-on piece to offer. So there's the little haul of stuff. Particularly love the pencil cases, I'm not gonna lie, I think they're really cool. And everything else is amazing. I'm not sure when I'm gonna launch these yet. I will get back to you on that, but for now, I need to finish market prep. So I'm gonna end today's part of the vlog here. Don't know whether I'll get any footage over the weekend when I'm at market, or Friday, Saturday. We'll see. But yeah, I hope you like the new stuff. Today is Monday, it's 21st of August and I am on Operation Countdown. My operation is on Wednesday, we'll come back to that in a second. I wanted to just like round up this vlog. I've been editing it and I've just got to the part where I've shown you a few clips of the market. The market in terms of takings was a bit slow. Friday it rained coming in sideways in the marquee, so we packed up an hour early and left. And Saturday was better weather by about 11. The sun did come out, but it was very blustery and I'm really pleased that I had my kind of smaller setup. And I got to meet loads of people, and if you did buy from me and you're watching this, thank you so much. If you came and said hello, thank you so much. Just the support verbally, if not financially, is always appreciated, and that's the same for you guys. Like liking this video, subscribing to my channel, all those things really help. I wanted to talk a bit about the Sweary Cats mug, because when I was showing you it in the video, you would have already seen it. I was looking at it and thinking, gosh, you know what, it actually looks okay. And I very much doubt that you're going to notice the difference in the two. So this is the one I showed you previously. I said to you in a previous clip that this orange is this orange and they weren't quite the right colour. You're seeing it in a very bright light right now. I felt like the letters could be brighter, so I ordered it in pink, and I doubt very much whether you're going to notice, or maybe you will, you'll notice that this one is a little bit more vibrant, which is great. And then also I made the little cat a bit bigger on the pink one, which has really helped. It's just such a tiny little detail, but they just feel better now. So I love the innards of this. So the colours that they'll be coming in, providing they're in stock, it will be pink, the orange, which kind of looks red, also a red, a yellow, a green and a blue. Debating whether to do the black. I probably will, because it'll match this little fellow on the side here. These are coming soon to Sweary Cats. I would say though that because of my operation, I hit myself on the chin. Because of my operation, I'm going to shut the shops Tuesday night and reopen them probably in about 2 weeks. These things will eventually be up in the shop, and I'll let you know on a vlog anyway. The other things I got were, you'll remember me mentioning this earlier in this video, is I was waiting on samples of tote bags. These tote bags from my print on demand place, they have a lot of them. These are the more expensive kind because they are accredited, what did they say, like, oh, certified organic. They come with the biggest label I've ever seen inside, so you know, you definitely need to cut that out. Look at this. But basically this says it's an eco-conscious branded bag, 100% organic cotton, and it's a bit more expensive because of that. But it's a really good size. I'm just trying to, it's still a bit folded up. It's a really good size. I would say that this colour, I was hoping it'd be a bit more creamy. It's a little bit more browny, but that's okay because I'd rather have the eco qualities to it than the more creamy tones. This was a sample of one that says working 24/7 so my cat can have nice things, and I love it so much. And then I trialled a black one. They only come in black and the kind of like creamy colour. This one is also the same kind of eco-conscious fabrics, and I tried the colours, and I remember saying earlier in this vlog that I didn't think the colours would print very well, and actually they're fine. Because they're printed onto the fabric, they're not like a plasticky peely type stuff, they're printed onto the fabric. And I also backed the letters with white to help the colours pop. So it's the same little guy that's on the mug, and it just says Self-Care Club. And honestly, I'm in love with this little guy. I think he's cute. I don't think this is focusing very well as usual, but hopefully you get it. So those, I'm also going to design some others, but those are, I wanted to do one on black, one on cream, so I could see what the letters were looking like. And it's the same lettering that's on the mugs as well, a bit like hand designed. So really happy with those. Both the bags have just the @Sweary Cats at the bottom for a bit of branding as well on the bags. In terms of all of those goodies that I showed you in my terrible descriptive video the other night when I was absolutely knackered and could barely even string a sentence together, I will be launching those probably in September. basically this is the plan. So I have my surgery on Wednesday. I'm in hospital Wednesday night, Thursday night. I come home on Friday, all being well. My surgery is about 2 to 3 hours long, and because basically what they're doing is, let me try and sort of demo to you. So where I have my loose skin and my lower tummy here, and my belly button's just here, they cut, these are my hips are here, so they cut skin like over the top of my belly button, around onto like my pubic line, and then that all comes away, and then they stretch that skin down there. So what that means is that I'm basically going to be stuck like this for a while, because my body, the skin will be so tight and everything will be adapting that my body won't be able to straighten itself up for about a week to 2 weeks. Recovery after that is anywhere from 6 to 8 weeks, and I have to wear like a compression suit and have a lot of self-care around the scar because it's a hip-to-hip scar, and also I'll have little stitches running down the six-pack muscles of the stomach. Apparently I have some of those under there somewhere, and that helps the fluid get pushed down. So the drains that I have in won't be, I won't leave hospital with drains basically. I'll have 2 drains that will be there on my body for a couple of days, and then they'll be taken out and I'll be allowed to go. I'm being realistic, I'm going to shut my shops for 2 weeks, and then I can do things like I have to start painting those Christmas baubles. I want to release those pens, pencil cases, etc. The sweary cat stuff, all the other bits and bobs that I've got planned. And so then I'll let you guys know on Instagram when I'm going to start vlogging again. I can't anticipate that it will take me too long to get back to vlogging because I like to do it. So, and also I want to log this journey for myself too. So I won't be showing you graphic images. There won't be any images of surgery, like my scar, anything like that. I'm very self-conscious about my body. This is a surgery for my comfort, as opposed to me being like, cool, I can wear a bikini now. It's not like that at all. So you're not going to see a video from me where I'm showing you my scar or anything like that. I'll tell you about it. If any of you have any questions, feel free to ask them. But yeah, it's going to be like just letting you know how I'm doing basically, and I might be looking a bit kind of uncomfortable in a few videos. I will talk about it, but just not in graphic detail, so do not worry. So for now, I think we'll call that the end of this vlog, and the next time I see you, I will be on the other side of the surgery, which I'm very much looking forward to. I never really get nervous about operations, but I am a little bit anxious this time around just because it's elective surgery. I don't really need it, I want it. And it's just one of those times where you're like, okay, I hope everything's all right. But it will be fine. They do this all the time. It's a very common operation now. I will see you on the other side of the craziness, and I will be reopening my shops as soon as I can. But in the meantime, stay tuned for all the new goodies coming, because I'm very excited about it. Anything that you can think of that you'd like to see in my shop as well, in terms of pens and pencils. Would you like to see sharpeners? Would you like to see erasers? All of that stuff. Let me know. Anyway, I will see you on the other side. Wish me luck. Bye guys.